It's time to game with Gator.
Gator, excuse me guys, Gator here. We're back in Planet Crafter. We achieved getting our key cards. We got lucky. We hit the mother lode on the last episode. We found all our furniture. We found that one ship had everything. It had 4 key cards in it, 2 to loot and 2 extra, and furniture. We just lucked out. That was on a 3-3 choice. 3-3. So that worked out. Now, I want to, this episode, we're going to get prepared to go. We're going to go use them key cards. We're going to loot that one area. You guys, I know you guys need to see that. It would be wrong of me just to leave you hanging. So we're going to make sure we got food and water on us. There's water there, but we'll eat one of those. And we'll go. We can actually go to the North Tree area. We don't have to fly there. On a previous episode, we got those golden crates. We did that underground big cavern. Oh, look, he's coming to visit us. Hey, buddy. How are you? I'll rub your belly. Okay. Love you too, sweetie. You can go down there by your brothers and sisters and eat some of their food if you want. If you're hungry, go down there and eat their food. Wouldn't that be cool if you can put those animal feeders wherever the animals are and have them getting fed? Where am I? Oh, we want to go back this way. Sorry, guys. Went in the wrong one. Okay. We blew into here. And did we grab the... Yeah, we did. Okay, good. Let's put those in. And we'll go in here and... There's a frog. See, a Jumi frog. I don't think there's a lot as far as loot goes. You know, there's a heater. We might get a little mutagen and so forth, but I'll go through it. We'll go through it real quick. Other than that, it's like they're giving you early game stuff like these heaters, but there's no way you're going to get in here early game. There's just no way. It's just not going to happen. You're never going to find the key cards until you can do the portals. Let's go through here. There might be a frog in here. Now, it's been a while since I've been in this area, but I think I remembered a little bit of a controversy reading this. I know I didn't uncovered all of your mysteries, dear Rusty Giant Rock, but it's my time to go now. It's my final day here. Goodbye, Giant Rock. Good riddance. Good luck. Aqualis, 3044. So Aqualis looks like, Aqualis left the planet. Oh, look, there's a fourth one. Maybe that's where the fourth one ended up here. I know like I said in the earlier video, sometimes they end up 4 in that red tree area. So, what I'm curious about is, how did he leave the planet with that energy things the wardens built still active? Wasn't that what was taking all the ships out? And how did his ship survive? Or did it? I mean, did it crash somewhere else? Did I miss something? You know, that was it crashed somewhere? Maybe I just didn't see something right or misunderstood something. Let's look in here. We did all that. We've got. We're not going to break down that heater. Let's get out of here. Oh, there's another frog. That's the one we were just in, I think. Yeah. So we didn't go into this. We're going to loot this place, get these frogs, and then we're going to start preparing to leave. But there's usually quite a bit of good stuff in here. Oh, we need that food. Oh, that's new to us. I don't think that Tubio's new. But just in case we only had one, let's go out here. And put that down, see if we can grab something else. All right, we'll go empty out and we'll be back up here. I think there might be 3 frogs in this area, so I think we already got 2. Let's see, we have room for. We did get 2. Upstairs. It seems like that quartz was an afterthought. By the time you get in here, you're making quartz. Okay. Oh, this was a year before he left. After all this time, does anybody that doesn't make sense. After all this time, does anybody will still be there for me? Will anyone remember me if I manage to come home? Wouldn't I be better off staying here? After all, this ordeal changed me so much, maybe too much. Oh, that kind of didn't. You got a little doubt there, but we'll take this. Let's get here. But if Aqualis made it off the planet, I'm wondering how he did it when that warden device was knocking everything out. Unless he figured it out. Figured something out. Let's see. After so much time on this lonely planet, I think I found the perfect place to set up my final camp. This place is so weird. It's hostile, cold, and harsh, yet I found everything I need to survive, as if the planet was testing my will to live. Huh. Oh, look at here. That was a nice little hall. Tree grew up through this dome. All right. And we got that one. We're out of here. I think there might be one more frog. We got that one. I'm not sure, but I thought there were 3 in here. I actually thought that there was one in here. Not seeing any. So I might have been mistaken. Been a while since I've been in here. Maybe there's only 2. We found this one when we first came in. And there was none over there. We found that one. That's it. Maybe that's it for the frogs. Maybe just 2. Okay. We'll leave it there. All right. We got into here finally. Finally. So we need to get back, and all we're doing now is preparing to lift off. So we're going to empty. Make sure that we got everything we need. Oh, I just got rid of my teleporter. We just need an osmium. Let's see. Yeah. Just in case we come back, but we got what we need. Okay. Okay, guys, got interrupted there. I did want to tell you something, something about when we had them crashes in the past episode. So the last episode, I was getting a lot of this, I don't know, just like bad performance. And I decided to reboot. Now, when I went to reboot, my BIOS kind of resetted itself. I have those the LEDs in my computer, and I got them set to a static color. Almost the color of this, more of an blue aqua green color. Almost that color of that beacon. And when my computer rebooted, it went into the rainbow color, the default rainbow color. And I'm like, well, that's odd, because I was going to reboot and put it in that X3D mode versus the normal mode, where it uses, all 16 cores and then an additional 16, they call it hyper-threaded cores or hyper cores, virtual cores, or something like that. And see how that does. Now, it seems to be working good now, but I went into my BIOS, I loaded it, restarted it, and when I restarted the computer, I had a pop-up from HyperX software that runs my headphones. And it said it needed to update, that there was a .NET issue, and it had some faulty dependencies. And I remember we had crashed, and I told you guys it was a .NET issue when we had the crash. And so I'm like, okay, so something was going on. Absolutely something was going on with the .NET. So maybe that's fixed. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's full. So we're making tier 1. And I'm making sure we have what we need to leave. We got some tier 3, quite a bit of tier 3. Look at that. So something's going on. Oh, what a beautiful color. You know what? I'm going to take a picture, a screenshot of this. Sorry, guys. I was trying to figure out how to get rid of the heads-up display. And I keep reducing my the game down. So, oh well. It is what it is. I forgot what I was saying. So, let's get this down real quick. Oh yeah, fertilizer. I want to make sure we got fertilizer, so when we pull some, it'll remake. I want to make sure we can get our fertilizer we need. All right, so that's that. That's 10 foods. We're going to put food in this rocket. And we have 10 more slots. Now, we don't need... There's no ice on that planet. You can't make water from ice. But we're capable of drinking, and the whole planet's water. So we're good as far as drinking. We can drink right out the planet's water. But we do need to take oxygen with us. So we're just going to start getting things together. This is going to be so that we can say we need 5. So 45 spaces is all we got. when we go to that other planet, we're going to make sure that we don't need anything needs upgrading. It looks like we're good. We won't need that warden key on us no more. And we can put that in here. We can put a cool spacesuit on. Let's see. I don't know what that one looks like. Let's try it. That's pretty cool. It's cool, but it isn't, you know, that's just, let's see what the Tubio, Fablo, Mako. Let's just go through them real quick, see what looks the best. So we did the Primo. Yeah, not so fond of that one either. I tell you what, one of my favorite ones is the one you get the most. Oh, sorry. That just looked like a regular old orange one. Let's try that again. Yeah, not a big deal. I like that one. This one is the one I like the most. I think we'll just keep that one on us. We'll wear that one. We'll put the rest of these back. Oh, you know what? We didn't look at this one. Blasto. We need to try the old Blasto. Yeah, not as good looking. At least that's what I like. Someone else might think that one's better, but we're going to stick with that one for us. Okay. Now, got that. We need to make some oxygen. We need to make sure that the tier 2 fertilizer's making. We got drones that are going to make, bioplastics going to make, these are going to make. We are good with all of this. If we take any of that, we know that we're good here, here, here. We got a ton of that. We got extra. We're good there. We're good there. We need to take one of these with us. One of these with us. And these two. We'll go put that up there. Now, the fact that we're leaving this planet and we're going to have the ability to build that interplanetary exchange shuttle or something it's called. The fact that we could do that, we don't really need to take a bunch of stuff with us. But let's say I'm gonna just stand here for a second, guys, and watch these numbers while I talk to you so I don't get distracted. Let's say we are going there early and we don't have that ability, right? So we need to take as much as we can but we're limited to 45 slots plus the 20 on the pod. So we need to make sure that we have what we need. And because you can only put one thing in a slot, this is what I do. Okay. I take these things right here. We're going to start with these 2 backpacks. And they are tier 1s. All right, we got super alloy coming. What's it take to get it to tier 2? Tier 3? We're going to upgrade them all the way to tier 6. Look at all that stuff we're going to be able to get with us. I'm just trying not to talk over that. Let's see if we can get some. I'm not going to go chase that down, guys. I want us to focus on getting out of here. So now we go to this. Oh, we didn't get any aluminum. Always something you overlook, right? And then we go in here. I didn't get enough of that. I forgot I was upgrading too sometime. So now we got those upgraded to tier 6s. And then we'll do the same thing with all the other stuff. This is going to give us, what are they? They are tier 1s. So we're going to go to there's 3 of them, right? We got 3 of them. So we need that. 3. We need to get that making too. Back to making. 6. Okay. Now we got those all the way to tier 3s. We'll put that in our locker. Now we have on us, oh, not on us, but over here, the exoskeletons. And we have a tier 1 and a tier 2. And I think we can upgrade the one that's on us. But we'll get those all up to 4s. So we can upgrade this one on us. Tier 3. So let's get the 2 we have. Let's get this one up to a tier 2. Which is going to be that on the bottom. Let's get that done. Titanium, silicon, 2 of those, and an aluminum. So now we're starting at the same spot. And now we can take off the tier 1. We don't need that up there. We don't need them boots up there either. Okay, so we have 2 of these. And they're both tier 2s. So we just needed to go to 3 and 4. So let's go out here and grab 2 for the upgrade. Come in again. Maybe because we didn't pick any up. I don't think this planet wants me to leave. We can upgrade ours. So we got 1 spot left. Oh, we don't have the Blazar. Let's get ours upgraded, and then we can work on this. One more circuit board. So those 2 are upgraded. Throw those in here. And what do we have left? The oxygen tanks. We have 3 of those. Yeah, if you were going to this planet without the ability to get that exchange shuttle, then you do that. You do what I'm doing now. Because to put this up, you need a solar and a magnetar. Now, I don't know that anything we made so far has that in it. Yeah, nothing. If you need bioplastic, you make these. Make you a couple of these each to have some bioplastic. But I'm just going to use what we have. Because we're going to be able to get what we need. If you couldn't get what you need, then this is what you do. It works real well. So we have tier 2 oxygen tanks on us. 3 of them. So we need to make tier 3 and tier 4. So we need three of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, and 3 of those. Let's get those. And then we'll put those in here. That's as high as we can get them. Let's get some water and food. And I think that's it for that. We don't need to do any more of that. We do need to take that with us. And we need to take 3 of these. We also need to make sure our tier 2s fertilizers get made. So let's, oh, this was extra iron because we're going to need it on that planet. Let's get, make sure tier 2's making because we're good. Let's go get some food. Get a little food. Let's... Oh, we need to make sure we have tier 2 making, and we need to make sure we have this making. Okay, so we can put down 2 more auto crafters. Let's see if they'll fit right here with no issues. We'll put the tier 2 right next to the 1. We'll supply this. And we'll put this. Even if we don't really need this stuff on the planet we're going to next, we might need it on the next planet. So we got those happening. We've got that good. We've got what we need there. We put it away. So we need to take with us. Let's go see if we can get them out of that excess inventory. We're going to take we'll take 5. I don't think we need a lot of these. But when we go to that planet, I'm not going to put down T5s. I might start with T3s. And might start with T3s and then work our way up to T4s. We won't be in T3s for a long time. But we will need plenty of osmium when we go to this, and we're going to need plenty of these, but that'll get us started. So if we take with us, let's say a couple of smart fabrics, let's take this with us. Let's see how much room we're going to have. We might change some stuff here. We need this. We do have a little room left on that ship. Let's put this in here. That gives us 4 slots, because we're going to drink our last water. And we need to make sure we can make an optimizer. That's, oh, you know what we need to take? We might have to take and not take 4 of these. Yeah, let's not do that. We don't need that many of that. We need to take with us some of these. Oh, they're getting made over here. Six might be enough. There's no distant wrecks. We don't have to worry about that. I'm only taking these because of what they're made with. We'll get some pulsar quartz, we'll get some osmium, and we'll get some obsidian from that. And we're going to need obsidian. So what we want to make when we get there? Oh, you know what we do want to make? We want to make this. We can't make this right away, but we can make this. So we need to take something with bioplastic in it. We also, if we make one of these, that's got bioplastic in it. That'll be helpful. Something we don't have to. Let's do this and the logistics. I'm trying to get me some zeolite. I guess we can do that, but we'll have to make some oxygen. Let's make some oxygen, because one of the things I like to build when I'm there is this. It'll give us water, and we need a zeolite, so let's do this. And 4 zeolites. We need 2 bioplastics, 2 of those, 1 of those, 4 of these, one of those, 1 of those. Okay. Well, I'd like to get something with a magnetar in it so that we can put this screen up. What's got a magnetar in it? None of that stuff. That does. That's got a magnetar in it, so let's go make this. So we got those three. And we'll take these and get rid of them. Anything else has a magnetar that would be easier to make. All right, I guess that's what we're making. Let's get silicon, magnesium, zeolite, methane, a blazar, and a magnetar. Okay. That's going to be a lot. We're going to pack into one chip, so start there. Let's put this here. Okay, well, that's it. That's all we can take right there once we get rid of that water. So let's go put some of this stuff. Let's take those 5 things. I don't know how much room we have. Let's go see. Really trying to think all this through, guys. And like I said, the fact that we're building that one interplanetary exchange thing, we really don't need to be packing so tight for our trip. But it's just something I've done in the past when I didn't have that option. And it was just some way for me to figure out how to do what I need to do. So we have 5 slots available now. So we can make sure we take the bioplastic. We need something with bioplastic. These have bioplastic. And how many bioplastics do we need? We need to at least get that water down. We won't need that right away. We'll be pulling fertilizer. So when we get there, there's things you want to put down right away. You want to make sure you're getting some water. You want to make sure you have enough circuit boards coming in to make some lockers. That takes 3. Is there any one thing that takes 3? That took 2. You know what? If I make another one of these, we'll have 4, but we'll get some more circuit boards and some more of them rods. So that'll be real beneficial. So making this will be the most beneficial for us. So and we end up with another rod of that and another rod of that. So let's get that in. And I think we have 4 slots available. So we have 4 available because we're gonna drink our last water just before we leave. So what else we want to build when we get there? We know when we first get there, we want to put down some drills. So that's got plenty of aluminum. We're going to need aluminum. We're going to have to put power down. Now I know the game, you can put this down 12.5. You can put this down and it'll work with no power. That shouldn't be that way, but that's the way it is. So let's do this. We got stuff that we can break down for that, but what can we grab? That does 6.5. So if we put down 2 of those, we're going to like pretend that stuff will be on the ground. So if we put down 2 of those, that'll be 13. So we can then do that. We'll just put 2 of those down when we get there. That won't be a problem. And let's look at what we're going to be able to do. All right, we're going to be unlocking some cool stuff. 1000 QA Ti. So, okay. We don't need to take fuses. We don't need to take drones. We don't need to take butterflies. Everything's making good. We got 4 slots available. I would say that let's go look in our overflow. I would say one of the things we should take, if we're going to take any extra of anything, would be this and this. If we take this, it's going to give us a circuit board, which is nice. Let's clear this out. Okay. That one's not selling anything. This one's selling food. This one's selling this. Let's look again. I'm just really thinking things through, guys. What are we going to build? We're going to build one of these. We're going to build one of these to start with. And oh, that's what we need to take with us, some flowers. Let's take some flowers. Yeah, we're going to need water for those. Flowers. Let's take Let's take 4 of those. And how many waters we taken with us? So that's gonna work. Osmium coming. Are we full over there? Let's go look. We got 1 slot left. We brought no water with us. So I'll put that one there. We need 1 water per on that. So I need to figure out what I can leave and take. Well, you know what? If we put 1 of those down, we're going to be good. 1 of each. 1 drill, 1 heater, and 1 of those. 1 of each tier 3. And then we can put down our power. So we'll have a tier 3, a tier 3, and a tier 3. And then when we put this down, we'll start getting water right away. So that'll be good. And I think that's it. I think that's it. All the rest of the stuff we'll be able to call over. Let's see how this fits. We're good. We land, we take this out, we dump everything into it, and then we start gathering resources and building. We have to start breaking down some things so we can get some circuit boards, get our power going. That's what this is for. So I think we will be ready to go. Okay. We'll drink. We will eat. And I'm looking at our numbers. We just hit over 25. Always, guys, by the time I've done everything and I'm ready to go like I want to go, we're always at 25 TTI. So we're ready. Let's head over there. Let's go to the launch site. I think we're good to go. I'm pretty sure everything's been making good. We haven't been low or running out of anything. So this is full. We're full. And we are going to go to Aqualis. So we're not bringing the stuff on the checklist because we're going to be able to call stuff to us. Once we're there, we're not going to have to be like, oh, I made a mistake, I can't survive, and I need to get back. So we're not going to have to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here, and we're going to end this episode right here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, because when I come back and start, that's going to be a new playlist, strictly Aqualis, and those videos will all be Aqualis from this point on. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I will catch you on the next planet.